Welcome to more IFC. It is what it is. Just look at this beautiful boxer, Ankara boxer. Just look how beautiful it is. It's simple. Ball explain. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. Come on, guys. You can do this one for yourself, for your husband, your nephew, whoever you want to do this Ankara boxer. You can do it. Just look how beautiful it is. It is what it is. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. You're gonna see it live and clear. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. If you are new to this channel, it's Mora IFC. Just look how beautiful it is. I did all this one for you guys. I did it for you. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Tell me what you think. Try your hands on. If you do, let me know the feedback of it. Beautiful. So let's get started. The pattern has already been made. I'm going to leave the link of the pattern in the description box below. Check it out. You gotta check it out to learn how to do the pattern. The pattern is free, well explained, nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. Go get your pattern, learn how to draw the pattern, then come here, you fold your fabric into two, then you put your front pattern on it like this. You can put stuff on it like the way I'm putting stuff on it. You can trim it out before cutting it. You can pin it out before cutting. I think the easier for you to go is by pinning it out. Get your pin, then pin everything out before cutting it. It's easy as done. But make sure you learn how to draw the pattern. The pattern is free. Nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. The pattern is there. Click on the link below. Check out the pattern. It is what it is. So after cutting it out, this is how it's going to be. The fabric has already been folded into two. If it has been, it's open, just have to leave it like that. If it is closed, just have to cut it through. Know your left and your right fabric. Know it. This is the left and this is the right side of the fabric. This is the right part of the front. This is the front one. So you're gonna take your left, you fold and 1/2 inch. In the pattern, remember we left 1.5. So you fold and 1/2 each, you left one. But I'm not going to fold back 1 inch. I'm going to fold back 1.5 inch again. Then I'll sew. You know that when you fold it 1.5, it will come through inside the fabric. Yes. Then you iron it throughout to the pattern like the way I did. That part is going to help you when joining them together. You're going to sew when joining them. Going to help you. So that is the left. Take the right. We are working on the wrong side of it, of the fabric. You fold it 1/2 inch, then you fold it 1/2 inch again, then you sew on top. Remember I said 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch, so that you left 1/2 inch because that place also is 1.5. So after we done, I'm doing it this way because when I get on my machine, my sewing machine, I am not taking off my ass. No, I'm not taking my bottom out. I'll just have to finish sewing everything before I stand up. So I'm just making everything right here. So when you're working with this, the only measurement that we need here again is your waist measurement. That will go with elastic. Get your elastic. This is the back pattern. You put it on it, you trim it, or you whatever you're gonna do, then you cut it. Like I was saying, you need your waist measurement when you're working with this, when you are sewing. Because we are going to use the elastic. The elastic is supposed to be the actual measurement of your waist. So if your waist is 30, you just have to deduct 1 inch from it. so that you get it very tightly. It's going to depend how you're going to measure your waist. If you measure it very tightly, then you're going to use the same measurement. Get your elastic, then you join it together by zigzag sewing, zigzag stitch, then you join it together. Get your pin, your thread for the zip bottom. So everything's been done. After cutting everything down, we are heading. This is my elastic. You can see I've already joined it, and this is my pin, this is my bottom. I'm going back to the sewing machine. When I get here, I'm not standing up until I finish everything. I'm not going nowhere until I finish everything. So this is my right and this is my left. You're gonna put it on it like this. So I take my right, then I'm working on the wrong side. I double stitch, then I sew on top the one that we folded, the 1/2 inch that we folded. You sew on top to grab it down, just like that. You can do the same thing to the right side, to the left side, or you join it together before sewing on top. But I'll prefer joining together before sewing on top. So you gotta put it on this like this. It's supposed to be like this. You see your right and you see your left. Put it on top like this. Then you pin on top. Have you seen how the opening is? You pin it. You pin on top. Look at down there where my hand is, my finger is. You see how I put my finger there? Yeah, that is where I'm gonna start sewing. Then I'll make my double stitch. Then I sew. It's more IFC. It is what it is. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. It is what it is. So after joining together like that, you cross check. Like I said, pin it. I'm now going to pin it. So you cross check and see if everything lies perfectly. You can see it lies perfect. If it doesn't lie perfectly, my brother, my sister, just have to tear it up again and redo it again. Go on with the same steps. So I'm going to pin it out. Since everything has matched perfectly, I'm going there again and double sew that part again. I'm going to sew on top 2 times or 3 times so that it won't turn early, so that I can use it for long. I'm really enjoying this. My curve, you work on it like that for a beginner, and if you're not a beginner, you can go sew on top like that. But I'm using my hand to fill the gap, to fill the space, and I'm sewing on top gradually. You can see I'm using my finger. If you can see my finger, I'm using it to do the direction. If you are a beginner, do the way I've just taught you, the way I've used my hand to show you. Work on the wrong side. After that, then you come and do this stitching and hold it firm. You can see that's how it is. So after finish with this, you just have to go and take the back part of it. You join into other side, right side together, and left side together. Make sure the right side of the fabric are facing each other. Once again, let the fabric face each other. Join the right side together, and join the left side, front the left side back together with a 1/2 inch. So after joining it, you get something like this, like a straight material. Then you join it together like this, right side of the right side together. You fold it 2 like this, fold it 2, then you join it. You sew it. Before sewing it, make a double stitch. Then you sew on the bottom side, you make a double stitch. This part you gotta join it. You sew on top like 2 or 3 times to hold it firm, to last you long. Don't just sew on top, because you get up, you sit down, you're gonna turn early if you just sew the one. You can see I'm just going 2 times on it. So after that, you open it up like that. Have you seen it? I'm going to do that again. Just watch. The thing was like this, then I open it like this. Then I join this part only. This part, I'm going to join them part only. You go like 2 or 3 times. So remember the bottom, you left 1 inch, you gotta fold half an inch and half an inch like that, then you sew around it. You're gonna do the same thing at the other side. When you look at the pattern, we left 1 inch. Yeah, you're gonna sew, fold on it half an inch and half an inch. If you left 2 inches, that means you gotta fold 1 inch and 1 inch over again. Then you sew on top. Then you go around it like that. After you finish, you do the same thing to the other side. So this is the other side. Almost finishing up. So we're done. So we are going to the waist side. When you look at the part, remember we left an half inch when I draw my first line, my starting point. I left an half inch, so that half inch is needed here. You're gonna fold it to the wrong side of it. I'm just stitching where, if you have your pin, just have to remove your pin and sew like an quarter an inch there to hold it firm. Then you remove your pin. There is elastic, like say you join the elastic together, use a zigzag stitching, then you sew. You're gonna fold and a half inch. This is a round part, so you fold and a half inch inward, like I'm gonna do. But first, you gotta know the center of your elastic, because that center, you gotta match everything together at the back center of your boxer. As you can see, I folded and a half inch. You can pin it down to hold it down. Then you're gonna sew around it all. So when you're sewing it around it all, because the fabric we use the hips, and here the elastic is actually the waist, and even -1, which is kind of small. There's a huge difference. So what you're gonna do after, when sewing it, you have to sew it while you are sewing, and you are folding a half inch, and you are putting the elastic on. Then you are stretching the elastic. Stretch the elastic. But before you stretch a lot, these are techniques that you gotta use. Leave the pin inside the fabric with the elastic. You leave it in like this. It's in. Then you stretch it hard. Then you sew on top like this. If you don't leave the pin in the fabric, in the machine, when you stretch it, you're gonna pull everything back again. So when you pull it out, you can see I reach the center back. Then I pin that part. Then I sew all over. After finishing this one, you have to leave like an half inch. Then you go around again, and you leave an half inch, you go around again. Or you can do the top at the zipper top and the elastic top like this. Then you come to the elastic, the latter part of the elastic, then you go around it. After that, you do the middle ones. You can do it each way, but I gotta go like 4 times in the middle. Like I said, stretch the elastic from this point so that the elastic and the fabric will be the same together. It's more IFC. It is what it is. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. Yeah, this Ghana money. This Ghana money. So as you can see, I've done the top and I've done the bottom with the elastic. But make sure you stretch it out. Stretch it. Stretch the elastic. And if you are doing it on the wrong side of it, on the right side of it, you still have to stretch it. Like for example, if you are working on this direction, you still have to stretch it. Don't be lazy and just sew on top because I've already got it. No, when you sew on top like that, you're still gonna get it wrong. You still have to stretch it. 1,000 times that you gotta sew on top, you still have to stretch it the same way. It's more IFC. It is what it is. We are almost done. We are almost done. It's left out to do our buttonhole and the rest. Watch it out. See the outcome. Beautiful. It was so flexible. I'm enjoying it. I should do like 5 or 10. Yeah, because it's so flexible and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Wearing it, So we are going to put our buttons there. You gotta look at the middle. Then this is my middle. Then you make your buttonhole. Then you put your buttons on it. This is my button. I normally do this way. I pin it like that so that it gives me the right part to put my buttons and so on top. It's more IFC. It is what it is. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Click on notification bell so you're never gonna miss any of my video, any of my tutorial. It is what it is. More IFC. Yeah.